Daddy. Such a catchy song. Dream Daddy. What's everybody doing? Sorry, I'm stuck up in the Dream Daddy song. It's fine.
Boom digger tea.
Not hearing the music? Might be a little low. It just restarted. That scotch, thank you. 4th months, holy crap. It's restarting. Is it too low still? Turn it up a little bit. Just don't want it to overpower me. Thank you for the resub, Dream Daddy. How are you doing, Scotch? How was your the finish of your show? I know I dropped on your stream the other night, but I was on the my friend was here getting her Christmas gift. Like, I'm slouching. Of course I'm slouching. I'm in a recliner, and I got my feet up because I'm a grandpa and stream from the best possible place ever. This song's such a bop. So, guys, in case you are unawares, today starts the Steam sale for winter. I have not looked at my wish list to see what's on sale, but there is quite a bit, I believe. Hi, Mags. How are you? How's your visit with your mom going so far? Good lord. Terraria is on sale. All the Lego games are on sale. Rust is on sale. Jeez. Sorry, I'm just scrolling through my wish list. Pretty much everything is on sale. Dang, Jurassic World's only $9. Planet Zoo's $11.30. Good lord. Littlewood, Among Us, Grounded. Spiritfarer is on sale for half off. Mineral Town's on sale. Spyro's on sale. Later Daters. Hey. Fall Guys. Sea of Thieves. Takes Two is on sale. I might pick that up. For fun. Escape Simulator's on sale. So many good games on sale. Anyway, I digress. Oh, sorry. I just closed it out. Rust is on sale for... Wish list. What was it? It's 33% off, so it's $26.79 is what it's on sale for. Not cheap enough that I would probably buy it yet, but definitely on sale at least, so there's that. Did most things on our list for me. Well, that's good. That's always the good thing about visiting, is you can help out. Except for me. Too broken. Just kidding, I'm not too broken. There are things that I can do. There are things that my mom would ask me to do that I probably couldn't and shouldn't, but would because she's my mom. So. Daddy. Such a catchy song. Can't help it. But yeah, pretty much everything on my wish list is on sale. Sorry, I feel like I'm slouching, but I mean I am. I'm leaned back in a recliner. Of course I'm slouching. Goof. I'm gonna uncross my legs at least. So how's everybody's day? Is everybody done with work for the week? I have to go to work tomorrow, but then I'm done until next Tuesday? The 28th, so posture check. I just posture checked it myself, but I will re-posture check myself. Hi, sir. I know you don't like this, huh? You don't like this new setup. I know, little nose. You don't like this setup, huh? You don't like this at all, huh? You don't like this, no. I'm afraid that if you stepped on the end of the recliner, you would tip it, sir. There. I posture check it. That's the only problem with this is I'm so far away. Oh, I hope everybody's done with work. Like I said, I'm not, but... Flamingo fact. Okay. Scotch is the first person to redeem this. So, flamingo facts. Depends on what kind of flamingo. Do you just want a fact about the bird, or do you want like a fun fact? Still working for a bit tomorrow and all, for a bit today and tomorrow. Yeah, I know not everybody gets off at 3 like I do. Fun facts about the flamingo. Let's go. Okay. Flamingos stand on one leg to preserve body heat, tucking their other leg into their plumage so it's kept warm. They will alternate legs to regulate body temperature. So, that is your flamingo fact for the day. Just kidding. I don't know what limits I put on those. I probably should have limited that. But yes, that is why they stand on one leg. Fun fact. Fun fact. Bonus fun fact. There's a beach in Aruba that is Flamingo Beach. Give you a freebie. Flamingo Beach. You can go down to Aruba. Well, I'm sure there's probably a few others that I've heard of, but Aruba is the main one that I know of that you can just go down and hang out on the beach, and it's fucking flamingos. So that is on the bucket list. Don't you worry. One day. One day. That's all I want to do is go to Aruba and visit the beach and see the flamingos. Okay, I'm singing enough about the dreams. Let's... Okay, I was like, I know you're set to capture Dream Daddy. Continue. Yes, Mags, you were first. Had lunch, started rumbling. Ate roast potatoes for a snack. Yum. What did you have for lunch that it didn't fill you up? Oh, right. We got the dead butterflies. I forgot about that. We're going over to Vampire Daddy's house. Chicken pot pie. That's kind of disappointing. That you're already hungry and need more potatoes. That should be some good carbs, unless it was like one of those crappy little banquet ones that's like 75 cents, and then I can understand why you were hungry. Jog over to Damon's house with a box. Pull back his door knocker, but suddenly the door opens. Mr. Hot Mess, to what do I owe the pleasure? Whoa, how did you know I was about to knock? Yeah, you're a big boy. Carbs are your friends. I don't know. Oh, okay. Anyways. I think this got delivered to my house by mistake. Whoa! I hand him the box and his face lights up. What a wonderful surprise. I was just about to send a strongly worded letter to the courier service about this. Many thanks. Not to pry, but what are you gonna do with those butterflies? Would you like to see? I already know he does taxidermy. No, I don't want to see. Alarm bells ring in my head. This is how you die, Bruce Hot Mess. Sure! Damon leads me into his study, where he set up some sort of workstation. Above his desk is a wall pinned butterflies, moths, and beetles. Oh wow, that's really something, Damon. Quite proud of my little collection. You do all of this yourself? Of course, I find it rather relaxing. Yes, to stick pins in goddamn dead things. That's not creepy at all. How do you... It's simple. Here, let me show you. Hold on. I gotta answer the boy. Oh, now Pandora's gonna want to play. We don't need pink. You're on the bike. Sorry. Boys like dinner, and I'm like, you're on the motorcycle. How are you gonna bring us dinner? Simple. Here, let me show. Those aren't quite ready yet. They'll need to be rehydrated overnight, so they'll be easy to work with. I have some over here that are ready to pin. Damon takes a seat at his desk while I hover behind him. He picks up little triangular paper packages and snips off the edge. He pulls out an all-black butterfly and shows it to me. Poor the boy. He forgot he was on the bike. I'm rather excited about this one. It's a turquoise swallowtail. He gently opens the wings, spreading the butterfly out on the table. The backs of the wings are gorgeous, iridescent green color. Oh, and the pigments on this one are so nice too. Anyway, pinning a butterfly is actually very simple. It requires a delicate touch. First, I'll put a pin through the thorax. Damon slides a pin through the middle of the butterfly and pastes the butterfly on a piece of styrofoam. He carefully arranges the antenna with forceps and begins placing paper and more pins on and around it. He does this so effortlessly, it's almost hypnotic. Sure. I have a frame here that I think this one will look quite pretty in, but it'll need to sit for a couple days until it's ready, because you fucking rehydrated it. It's dead, and you dried it, and now you're gonna rehydrate it to put a pin in it, and then you're gonna let it dry again. And then what? I'll remove all of the pins and put it on display with the others. Take a closer look at Damon's collection. The one with bright blue wings keeps drawing my eyes. This one's so pretty. Damon takes it off the wall. Ah, yes. That's a blue morpho, one of my favorites too. Hands the small frame to me. Here, I think this would look lovely in your home. No, I don't want your creepy dead butterflies. Oh, I couldn't take this. I insist, believe me. I have more than enough. Thank you. You have an interest in pinning some insects yourself, you know where to find me. Haha, I think I'll leave that up to you. I feel like I'd probably break them in half with my butterfingers. Nonsense, you have beautiful, steady hands. You would make a fine taxidermist. Creepy! Yeah, like, has he not seen our aesthetic? Dead butterfly is not gonna go, with our aesthetic. Like, I have a child, and then a heathen child who definitely is not into dead butterflies. Am I blushing? Damon walks me to the door and gives me a warm smile as I leave. Do take care of yourself, Bruce. Thank you for allowing me to share my odd little hobby with you. Okay, Vamp Daddy.
Welcome. You've
got dads. We're gonna get a random message. Let's see. We've gone over to Joseph's. We've gone to the aquarium with Hugo. We've gone to have tea. We went on that weird date with Robert last time. We went with Brian to fish. So that leaves Matt and Craig, which we should be able to knock out. I would love to just ignore them, but I would just want to date everybody so we can see everybody. We'll probably do 2 dates with everybody, and then we'll probably save, and then we may play out the third dates with the others and see. Unless y'all just want to do a hard set on one end. I don't know what interests you guys have in seeing all the dates at the end. Because I don't know who I'm going to pick yet. I like Brian a lot, but like I feel like Damien deserves some love. Like nobody ever picks him, I feel like. And I'd like to see like what's under the rough exterior of Robert, but we'll start with Matt. Avid music enthusiast, passionate coffee drinker, can find me most days selling bean juice over at the Coffee Spooner, hanging out at the park with my amazing daughter. Hit me up about 80s no-wave music. Perfect, my cold brew. That would be perfecting my cold brew setup. One drip at a time, baby. If you had one thing to take with you on a desert island, what would it be? Find tunes to pass the days away. What are your turns on? Multi-instrumentalism. Barista, weirdly enough. Shit with subtitles, no. I am not a subtitle person, I will tell you that. Animal shelter and seriously consider adopting a cat. I'm not a cat person. Headphones, both in-ear and over-ear. Writing commas into song titles come from, and where did it go? Did we all just agree that's a bad idea? Okay. Eat plenty of carbs night before a big game. Gas is cheaper in the suburbs. Amen. I'm sure Millie is a perfectly lovely cat. It's just I would not have a cat myself. I like cats well enough. My friend has a cat named Rosie who I absolutely adore, but she's a Maine Coon, so she kind of thinks she's a dog. So I don't know what that says about me. I will pet cats. I will love cats. I was scratched a lot growing up and we had dogs. Okay. Sorry, Millie. No treats. I navigate to Matt's dadbook page and type out a message. Hey man, great getting to see you at the barbecue. We should definitely hang out soon. You free later? A minute or two later, I hear ding and see Matt's response. Hey dude, I'd be so down for that. I'm actually catching a show tonight at the Soundgarden. Wanna come? I think for a moment. What's a Soundgarden? Oh god, I'm so fucking awkward. Oh man, I haven't been to a real concert since Amanda was born. Am I ready for this? It's a concert venue, but also a band that plays a lot of people listened to back and when it was cool to have soul patches. While I'm thinking, another message pops up on my screen. Texting Penny right now to fill her in. Oh boy. I'm sure I would like Penelope too. Pup is playing tonight. Cool little indie pop punk rock band out of Canada. Should be a fun one. Cats are alright. They're just not my jam. I'm sorry. Didn't know we were allowed to string that many words together to describe a band. Whatever. Let's get out of our comfort zone. I log off Dad Bud and think for a second. Wait, when was the last time I went to a concert? I mentally backtrack decades through memories of denim jean jackets and moral panic over teenage turning to the occult. Oh god, I had a mullet back then. Oh god, I thought it was cool. Oh god, other people thought it was cool. I finally remember the strange 80s prog rock I used to listen to and mentally envision all the airbrush fans in the parking lot. Man, how did anyone survive the 80s? Okay, not just the 80s, but can we talk about how fucking kids think mullets are cool again? I helped my friend out with her business for Fall Fest here, and it's like a mini carnival with booths and food and stuff. So like a mini fair, but there were so many like little punk kids. How many of them had fucking mullets? Why are mullets cool again? Mullets should not be a thing. Like I don't no. Say no to mullets, you little teeny boppers. You ain't cool. They weren't cool when we had them before. Don't do it again. And you know there's like a national mullet contest now? Like, be America's best mullet. And there's different divisions and stuff. And one of the local kids won. I'm like, no. Say no to the mullet. No. Just don't do it. No. It's not cute, it doesn't look good, and it's never gonna look good. So just don't. Okay, I digress. Okay, so I haven't been to a concert in a long time. What do you even do at concerts now? Hi, say say no to mullet peoples. Hi, little love, you're so cute. I know, you just want to be part of the show. Do you want mommy to put her feet down? Would you like me to put my feet down in the blanket on the chair so you can get, like, here and not scratch the chair? Would that be okay for you? You just want pets, okay. You just want pets, okay. I spend most of my day prancing around the house and thinking about my relationship with coolness. I mean, I always thought I was cool, at least relative to a bunch of other dads my age. Dad, what are you doing? I look over and see Amanda at the door, just getting home from school. Anyway, what's up? Amanda, how do I be cool? Let me put on a pot of coffee first. This is going to be a long night. No, seriously. Matt invited me to a concert, and I don't think I've been to one since you were born. Yeah, you have. You took me to that one when I was 12, right? Remember? I'm suddenly overwhelmed by memories of a sea of screaming preteens. Oh! Oh god! I tried so hard to forget. The one where I had to camp out with you in line so we could get a good spot and then you cried and screamed the whole time? Dad! It was so much more than that, and I'm not even ashamed to say it. Oh, you're not ashamed? You seemed pretty ashamed when I found all those drawings you made of those dancing boys kissing in your trapper keeper. There's a throwback. Does anybody call them trapper keepers anymore? Does anybody know if they call them trapper keepers anymore? Because even when I was a kid, we called them binders. I only know they were trapper keepers because there were a couple people still referred to them that way. Yeah, well, you didn't even find the good stuff. Anyway, you should be all set for the concert if you remember that. Just bring a big glittery sign and cry a lot and you'll fit right in. Well, it's at a smaller place, and I think Matt mentioned that they're a punk band? Like DIY glitter punk? Thrash? Straight edge? Come on, Dad, give me something to work with here. Trapper Keeper is a brand. Okay, thank you. I'm glad somebody knows. Are they post-punk, proto-punk, C-punk, Jeremy punk? What's Jeremy punk? I made that one up to see if I could get away with it. They're not positive hardcore, are they? He said they're Canadian punk? Oh, yeah, you'll be fine. Does the idea of Canadian punk seem contradictory to you? I don't see friendships and politeness as core tenets of the punk scene. Well, punk is kind of a big genre that might not be as dangerous as you think it is. The only brand that mattered. They even made a Trapper Keeper board game. What is this insanity? A Trapper Keeper board game? Good lord, why? How do you even make a board game out of Trapper Keepers? I'm so confused. Please share more information with me on that in, like, Discord or here, whatever. I need to know. It became so much more than just a counterculture rebellion. What I'm trying to say is, just enjoy the music. That's it? I mean, yeah. It's not like you're gonna jump into a mosh pit or anything. Well, that's comforting. Shh. And if a strange dude in Set Your Goals hoodie offers to buy you merch, don't accept it. Definitely don't go on 3 awful dates with him afterward, where he takes you to a nice restaurant and then forgets his wallet literally 3 times in a row. What? Never mind. Just have a blast tonight. I show up at the Coffee Spoon at 8, in what I hope is concert-appropriate attire. I see Matt out front locking the door to the shop. Hey, you made it. Ready for tonight? Of course, I definitely know what I was talking about. Ready. I was born ready. Any situation, any outcome. I can handle it. I sleep with one eye open. I'm prepared to kill. Are you? Apparently he doesn't get my humor. Thank you, Max. Ah, man, I gotta admit, I haven't been to a real concert since Pet Rocks were cool. I have no idea what I'm in for. Did your daughter make you take her to one of those boy band concerts where everybody holds signs and scream cries? Yeah. I got 2 lined up next month. I still can't get the glitter out of my car from the last one. Ouch. Glitter is like, yeah, it gets everywhere. Stay strong. But dude, I get to take you to your first concert in a long time. This is gonna be awesome. Just hang with me, Bruce, and you'll be good. The scene is super supportive. It'll be a blast. Hi, Serene. How are you? Effing glitters. Glitter. Oh, man. Glitter. Well, okay then. Glitter. Yeah. Glitter gets everywhere. We have a strict no glitter rule in this house for reasons. I haven't bought glitter in a year and I still find glitter in my house. Yeah, sure it was. Typo. Quick question. Shoot. What is scene? Matt lets out a tiny laugh. Sorry. It's just weird because scene can be described as a music scene, as it pertains to a community of people who like the same genre, but it can also describe a genre of music no one wants to admit that they're into. Please delete. If it will make you feel better, hold on. Why will you not? Why will you not let me delete? Hold on. Hold on. I'm in mod view over here. Why won't you let me delete? Why won't you let me delete? I don't want to ban. Come on. Why is mod view so much better for actual mods? Oh, I know what I've done. Hold on. I've got to turn on the settings. I'm not gonna ban you. Stop. Hold on. Hold on. I'm not gonna time you out either. It's my settings. I know what it is. Chat appearance. Applies in chat. Why are you not working? Show mod icon. There we go. There we go. Hold on. It just took me a minute. There you go. There you go. Your embarrassment is washed away. Your embarrassment is washed away. Sorry, that took a hot minute. Scene music, I know, Serene. Oh, how are you doing, Serene? Welcome on in. It's always good to see you back. That's confusing. You'll get it. The important thing tonight is that you enjoy yourself. Come on, let's head to the show. Morbid. I'm sorry. I didn't have my other computer set up right. So, like, I'm in mod view, but I didn't have the icons. So, I am doing pretty good. I am ready for Christmas. I've got one more day of work, and I will be off for a couple days, which will be nice because it never happens to me. Self-mod fail, I know. Listen, the amount of times I genuinely need to... Half of this is because I just switched to OBS. Slobs, I could just pull it up and write in Slobs I could delete from right there. The OBS chat, I don't know if there's a way that I can. So I'm on my backup computer with Twitch up on ModView, and that's why. So, and if my poor mods weren't the boy who works all the time, and my friend Josh, who doesn't get here all that often, I wouldn't have to delete. Finding mods is tough. Sirs? Lord. I think the boy is on his way home, so I might have to mute myself here in a little bit, because the boy is on the motorcycle, and, somebody, sir, goes batshit when the boy gets home on the motorcycle. So, don't you bark at me. Don't you yell at me, sir. I really should. Yeah, I understand. I should get a mod who can be here. Yeah, OBS is, now that I'm using OBS, I like OBS a lot. I like it better than Slobs, but I started in Slobs and I was scared to transfer. So, yeah, Scotch mood. After waiting in a short line, we finally find ourselves in a small venue, stage at one end and bar at the other. Most people here are closer to Amanda's age than mine. I suddenly feel very out of place. Sir, please don't yell. There is not a need for yelling. Don't yell at your brother. He's tired and just wants to lay there. You've been harassing him all day, I'm sure. Sir Spicy. Oh, did you? Okay. You'll have to tell me more later, because... Which one? You'll have to tell me more. I was just thinking about rereading those for no reason, but I'm not really. I'm in a reading slump, so I need to get out of it. Maybe I should go back and restart Kate Daniels and see if that'll help. I actually just suggested the Innkeepers and Kate Daniels to somebody today for their 2022 reading list. Beth is definitely quite interesting. Beth is very, very, very organized. I aspire to be Beth's level of chic, even though she's kind of a disaster. And I think that is one of my favorites. I just like God. It's Gabriel? I always want to call him Gabriel, but it's a V instead of a B. So I like the vampires. Big surprise. Okay. My waning youth is showing. I'm suddenly aware of my mortality. Where were the good years of my life? Will Amanda still love me as we both grow older? Wait, is C-punk actually a genre? Matt, you made it! A young kid runs up and high-fives Matt. The kid runs off and Matt turns to me, shuddering. I get nervous when people surprise high-five me. Me too. I'm like a small animal. Loud noises and large groups of people frighten me. That's a fucking mood. Do you also enjoy curling up in a patch of sunlight to take a nap? S-E-A, like sea animal. I don't know if it's actually a thing, so that tells you how old and out of touch I am. That's my favorite thing to do. Yeah. Yeah, I don't think so either, so yeah. Children, play nice. A couple other people noticed Matt in the crowd and yelled hey as well. Matt waves and hugs a couple people. He seems really in his element here. Matt turns his attention back to me. I'm so afraid of all these people. This is such a mood, guys. This is such a mood. Oh. Let's go grab a beer. Matt and I line up at the bar in the back, when a couple of older concert goers hang out. Excuse me. A couple more people notice Matt and tip their drinks at him. Seems like you're a popular guy out here. Yeah, I go to a lot of shows. This is a really cool spot. But it's time like these where I realize I can only be charming and funny for about 5 minutes before I run out of stuff to talk about. Then I become keenly aware of where my hands are. And there's no comfortable place in your mouth for your tongue to rest. God damn it, where do I put my tongue? See? Well, I've known you for more than 5 minutes and I still think you're charming and funny. Just you wait. We grab our drinks. This scene seems really friendly. I don't know why people would want to admit that they listen to it. Ha. Let's check out the merch. Matt and I walk over to a small booth in the corner where a crusty-looking teenager guards a selection of shirts and records. He singles me out from across the room and hops up on his chair. Step on up. Get your merch here. I got a t-shirt. I got t-shirts. I got tank tops. I got all the gifts and accoutrements a disconcerting concert goer of considerable taste might want. You. I gesture to myself, my face flushing red. Yes, you. You look like a fellow who knows their music. How about a fine 12-inch long playing vinyl record made and distributed by Pup, Canada's premier punk rock outfit? Please stop yelling at me. Tally-ho, good sir. Well, see here, fine shopkeep. Your enthusiastic salesmanship has aroused my interest and suspicions in equal parts. How can I, consumer of the finer goods in life, trust your wares to be true of spirit? A fine question from a disconcerting patron. Okay, Pablo, you can give it a rest. Teen hops off his chairs and takes a seat. Your friend looked lost, so I'd figure I'd give him the old razzle-dazzle. How the hell are you, Matt? Day by day, my man. They do this thing where they high-five, but they also turn it into a hug. Your mom doing better? She's still single. If you want to be my dad, I can make that connect. And have to deal with you every single day? Fair enough. Who's your bud?
Hey.
That's Bruce. Thought I'd bring out a concert pal. Pablo leans closer to Matt. Is Bruce cool? Matt eyes me. I am back. He cracks a smile. Yeah. Pablo brings me in for a bro hug. My dude! I'm not sure what to say, but give the courtesy 2 pats on the back as customary in our society for people you don't know super well but still want to be friendly to.
Hey.
Pablo's a total card. Kid plays the hell out of a bass. Yeah, man. When are we starting our Witch House band?
Hey.
You know I'm out of the game. It's a shame, you know. Bacon and Vale would have slayed. It'll slay once you start actually making music instead of just printing a bunch of band t-shirts. We got the sickest logo. While Matt and Pablo talk, I check out the merch. The shirts are really nice. Looks like the openers come on. Let's get a spot up close.
Hey.
Matt and I walk over to the stage where a crowd begins to form. The band walks on stage and picks up a variety of strange instruments. Is that a harpsichord? The lead singer addresses the crowd. He has a mandolin slung on his back. Hey, what's up, everybody? We're Jonathan Jones and the Speakeasy Choir. My name's Daniel. Let's start the show. Oh no, these guys. What? Without time to respond, the dam starts playing the most noise I've ever heard. What is this? Matt doesn't say anything. He just hands me earplugs. Thanks! I put the earplugs in, and whatever the hell is assaulting my ear gets a lot quieter. For a band this bad, they sure do seem to be having fun. I guess that's what really matters. Jesus, did the celloist just break his bow in half? I don't get this. The set seems to go on forever. There's no breaks in the songs, and I think one of the band members' job is specifically just to burn poetry on stage. I turn to Matt and try to start a conversation. So do you go to a lot of concerts here, huh? What? Drop it. He can't hear me. So I just stop trying and try to enjoy the music. Okay, no, this is impossible. How long have they been playing the same song? 10 minutes? 20? A year? Eventually the set ends, but only after the drummer sprains his ankle during his saxophone solo. They promised it was part of the act as he's carried off stage crying. Matt and I both pull our earplugs out. Man, that was something. I promise Pup is much better. I just have a lot of questions that I know I'll never get the answers to. Oh yeah, he sprains his ankle at every show. They were being real about that.
Oh.
Let's grab another beer. Matt and I work our way through the crowd and back to the bar. More and more people file into the concert space as it gets closer to the main act. It's getting kind of crowded in here. Grab our beers and I try to follow Matt back to our spot. There are so many people I'm having a hard time keeping up. As I work my way through the throngs of excited concert goers, I realize I've lost Matt entirely. I stop and look around, seeing nothing but a sea of hip 20-somethings. I'm lost. How am I even going to find Matt here? Where's the exit? Are there even exits? What if I'm trapped in this building forever? Am I going to see my daughter ever again? What if that terrible band gets back on stage? What if... Suddenly, a hand reaches out to grab me. It's Matt. Almost lost you, buddy. Phew, I got really nervous for a second there. You and me both, dude. He takes my hand and leads me back towards the stage. I can feel myself blushing a little. We finally settle back into our spot and wait for the band to start. Busy place, huh? Yeah, Pup really brings out a crowd. So you go to concerts a lot? Oh yeah, it's one of my absolute favorite things in the world. I think it's one thing to listen to music and connect with it, but when you're a room full of people connecting with the music just the same way you are, that's magic. I suddenly have the urge to pee. Curse this tiny dad bladder! I feel that. I've got the world's tiniest bladder, so I understand. Y'all lucky I make it through 2-hour segments of stream without having to pee. Sometimes I don't. To be fair, for like these evening streams, I come home and I pee before I start, so. Never heard it put that way. That's really beautiful. Also, I have to pee. Hurry up, man. They're about to go on. I squeezed my way out of the crowd toward the restroom. I really should have gone before I left the house, but Amanda was watching beauty videos in the bathroom. She had an eyeliner wing going half away across her face, which was actually a pretty good look. I'm so proud of her. Make it to the restroom finally, but it's one of those single-person restrooms with a line forming outside of it. Good lord. As soon as I finish my business, the band starts. Crap! The people that were initially mulling around the venue all crowd up against the stage as Pup plays their first song. How am I ever gonna find Matt now? Uh-oh. Minigame. Sorry, my nose is itchy. Everyone's rushing the main stage to watch Pup play. I'm sure Matt will be up there too. I just gotta get up there without being trampled by all these rowdy youths. Do I use my arrow keys? You stupid little child. I'm gonna be awful at this, just watch.
This is the part of the game where you should have been hearing a licensed tune. We worked really hard to lock it down for you. We even got permission to whitelist the song for YouTube and Twitch. But their systems are seriously broken, bitch.
Heart. I'm probably gonna need that.
So we added the song that you're listening to right now.
Stop beating me up.
Don't
Come here,
you
Mr.
think
Hart.
It's better than risking content ID. To you streamers and let's players, I have one decree.
Oops.
Please check out the band called Pup and their song DVP. DVP. That's right, the band's called Pup and their song called DVP.
This is hard.
The
I'm sorry, I
song
know
is
I'm not
great,
paying
the
attention to
video's
chat.
tight, yes, take it from me. It's like footage of NES and SNES games with the lyrics added into them. It's really cool, but it's kind of hard to explain right now, but you'll get it, I promise. You should really go check it out. It's a really good video. So we added the song that you're listening to right now. Don't you think it's better than risking content ID?
This song, though.
To you streamers and let's players, I have one decree. Please check out the band called Pup and their song DVP.
Woo! This is the non-DMA. This is crazy.
Really, content ID demands a serious convo.
Yeah.
But is this the time or place to talk about it? Oh no.
Finally able to work my way through the crowd to where Matt originally was, but nowhere to be found. Shoot. Well, I guess I should keep look. I'm bumped into from behind and find myself in the middle of a bunch of youths running in a circle to the music. I'm in the pit. How do I get out of the pit? Out of nowhere, he shoulders himself into me and keeps moving in a circle. Hey! I guess I'm moving in a circle now. I frantically search for a way out, but all I can see is the ocean of youths rhythmically slamming into each other. Another youth slams into me. I lose my balance. I'm about to topple over. This is it. This is how I die. Trampled under the boots of counterculture. Someone grabs my hand. Someone familiar. I look up and see Matt. He pulls me back onto my feet. You're wild, dude. Matt throws his hand around me and we jump back into the circle, bashing into youths left and right as Pup plays a killer solo. I know you messed with the pit. Me neither. I can't believe this. I'm having fun. I'm a little mad that I didn't stretch before physical activity, but I'm having fun. The song ends and the pit finally dissipates. Everybody cheers on Pup. Maybe I only got enough pit energy for one song. Ha, alright man, let's retreat. We'll show these kids how it's done another day. Work our way back to a more comfortable spot in the crowd and enjoy the rest of the show from a safe distance. Pup puts on an amazing set and basically had to beg themselves off stage after their encore. With the concert over, the crowd starts making their way to the exit. Hey, I'll meet you outside. Gotta say bye to a couple people. Hang outside of the venue until Matt finally shows up. Hey man, thanks for waiting. I got you a present. Matt hands me a t-shirt I was looking at earlier. Whoa, thanks man. Saw you eyeballing it back at the merch booth. And I mean, anyone who tears it up that hard on their first time back to a concert deserves a reward. These finally, Manny. I'm never taking this off. Continually wear it until it's tattered and a little smelly, so I can truly embody punk fashion. Hey, Matt.
Hey.
Hey, it's Pup. Hey, dude. Didn't realize you were here. They don't really look like a punk band, but I'm just saying. I mean, I guess they're Canadian, so what does a punk band look like, though?
Hey.
I'm so glad you could make it. You guys put on a great show. Thanks.
Hey.
Well, see you around. Wait, you know Pup?
Hey.
Oh yeah, met him a couple times when they first started touring. Good kids. Whoa.
Yeah, sounds great.
Come on, let's grab some diner food. I suddenly just realized how hungry I am. Man, mosh pits take a lot out of you. Matt and I walk around the tiny little diner with a cute neon sign. We tear into some bacon and eggs in the corner booth.
Hey.
So there I am in the pit trying to explain to the face tattoo guy that I didn't mean to elbow him in the face tattoo, but he's already seeing red. Not from the tattoo, which coincidentally was red. He's lumbering towards me and there's nowhere to go. It's the end for me, right? And then out of nowhere, I get this idea. I just lean back and spread my arms, and like that, I'm crowd surfing away from him in slow motion. You should have seen the look on his face. Bought him a beer afterward, and we were cool. We still follow each other on social media. He has beautiful kids. Glad to see you guys worked it out. Yeah, man, just goes to show you the punk's not dead. It drives a minivan and has to hire a babysitter. So how did you get into all those amazing concerts? Oh, I used to tour in a band. We were small, but it got us to travel all around the States. Whoa.
Hey.
Yeah, I mean, we were poor and we had to scrape a lot together just to survive, but I wouldn't trade those experiences for
Hey.
anything. But yeah, that's how I knew a bunch of those people at the show. Music like this builds an amazing community, especially in a town like this. Just a lot of positive energy and good vibes. I get that feeling. Plenty of friendly people, especially that Pablo kid.
Hey.
Oh man, everybody loves Pablo. His mother's been raising him on her own, and can you tell that it's been tough on both of them? I know he looks up to me, so I try to help him out whenever I can. What a good guy. That's really
Hey.
nice of you. Thanks. Us single parents just really have to look out for one another. How's Carmencita? She says she wants to learn the drums. Oh boy.
Hey.
It'll be loud and I'll need to take a lot of aspirin, but I'll manage. Can't really blame her. I'm suddenly very grateful that all of my daughter's hobbies were super quiet. Photography, collaging, whatever it is she does on the internet. Thanks, Amanda. I'm trying to be supportive of Carmencita's rebellious phase, but I guess that kind of defeats the purpose of it, doesn't it? I think it would be a good daddy-daughter activity to find something to rebel against together.
Hey.
Like what? Big budget remakes of foreign films. Reading subtitles isn't even that hard. I think we just have to strive as a society to be okay with reading subtitles. He and I laugh. We keep digging into our big plate of greasy diner food. The breakfast I ordered for dinner is absolutely hitting the spot.
Hey.
Man,
Oh.
being a single dad is rough sometimes. It's a lonely feeling. I understand that all too well. I mean, at least we have the rest of the dads to talk
Oh.
to. Yeah, I don't know. I get really nervous sometimes talking to people. That's a fucking mood. Matt gets nervous talking to people, but he's so cool. Me too. I've never really considered myself an extrovert and never really considered myself an introvert. I'm just uncomfortable in every situation always. Ouch. That hurts.
Hey.
You're fine. You're actually really easy to talk to, you know that? I smile. Matt and I spend the rest of the night trading daughter stories. Turns out our kids are a lot alike. We finish up our late night dinners and head out. We walk back to the cul-de-sac, back to our respective houses.
Oh.
Tonight was a blast, man. Loved it. Although I'm probably going to feel it in my knees in the morning. Ha! You and me both. Meg! I love you too, Meg. How are you? How was your day off? Are you having ice cream or did you have ice cream? Don't usually like going to these things alone. It was really cool to have you there with me. I'm glad.
Oh.
Alright, I'm calling it quits for the night. Stay cool, man. He called me cool. Matt called me cool! It was a day, and yes, I had ice cream. Good. Good for you. I wish I ate as much ice cream as you did, because my life would probably be a lot happier. I walked into the house with my heart in my throat. Amanda pops her head out from her room. Hey, Pops, how was the show? Matt thinks I'm cool!
Huh?
You don't say. Amanda Panda, Matt thinks I'm cool! Blind leading the blind, huh? Wow, I just got dunked on by my own child. Unbelievable. Hey, Amanda, remind me which one of us just tore it up in the pit at a punk show, and which one of us just spent 4 hours probably watching Tiny House Hunting Amish Triplets Extreme Edition? Shit, it's getting tight in my belly. Oh, I know, I've got to get back on the eating better wagon at the beginning of the year. I was actually just complaining this morning at work about usually everybody brings snacks in, and we have been very weak on snacks this year, and that was kind of disappointing. So, like, if I'm going to eat better in the new year and try to get, a cleaner, I'm not going to diet. I'm just going to make better choices. If I'm going to do that, I'm going to at least go out with a bashang. Although that's hard to say. My birthday's the second week of January, and I have a tendency to want cake for breakfast. What, sir? Use your inside voice. First of all, how dare you? That show is a classic. Second of all, you moshed in the pit? Who even are you? I'm your extremely cool dad. Alright, I'm hitting the hay pops. I'll see you in the pit. Night, kiddo. Liquor before beer. Got an A? I don't think we got an S.
Yeah,
Ooh,
man,
we got a
there's some
B.
good stuff out there.
Okay. We could have embarrassed children more. Anyway,
Welcome.
you've got dads. Hey, Craig. Hey, buddy. So I have a favor to ask. I almost said flavor to ask. Yes, tell me. Robert invited me over for dinner. And I know it's kind of a faux pas to invite another bro, but I've known this guy for years and I still can't get a good read on him. And I know it's going to be super awkward if I go by myself. Will you please come with me? I'm a little confused by what all that means. Maybe I'm just old, but, I get the squirt, the sweaty face, but I don't understand the eggs in the frying pan. Anyway, I love food. I especially love food that's free. Not a lie. I don't know why you're so sweaty over cooking, but sure. Yeah, dude, I'm down. Thank you. Why does he send the squirt in? I really hope that's a sweat of relief. Yeah, exactly. Fucking weirdo. Children, be nice to each other. Doesn't sound too bad. I could definitely go for free food. But why is Craig being so apprehensive? Does he know something about Robert that I don't? I hurry up and reply before my dad brain can work itself into a paranoid spiral. Yeah, dude, I'm down. Thank you. Craig and I decide to meet up before heading over to Robert's place. Craig's waiting on my porch, bottle of white wine in hand. Bruce, boy, am I glad to see you. Likewise, man. Classy of you to bring wine. Oh, it's not wine. It's sparkling apple cider. Robert literally has a wine cellar, so I think he's good. Wow. Or at least I think he has a wine cellar? I'm genuinely unsure if he was telling the truth or not. I can never tell with him. Thank God it's not just me. I never know.
Nice.
He's so deadpan about everything. I usually just laugh it off, but man, that guy's an enigma. We start walking over to Robert's house. Does Robert even know how to cook? I have sincere doubts about whether he knows how to shave properly, or irons his shirts. I feel like you learn to cook after you learn those first two.
Hey.
One time I saw him grab a hot dog from a trash can. I mean, It was at the very top of the trash can, like sitting above it, but still. If he were on trial, I think the jury would define that as in the trash. In his defense, I've definitely considered grabbing food from the top of the trash before. No, I haven't.
Oh.
Well, yeah, I think we've all considered it, but the difference is Robert actually did it. True. Maybe he's the enlightened one. Maybe we're holding ourselves back.
Nice.
We arrive at Robert's house and ring the doorbell, but the doorbell won't chime. Probably because he broke it, because it's fucking annoying. Sorry, I hate doorbells. Must be broken. Craig knocks on the door a few times. Since when does Robert have a dog? I don't know, that's weird. I can hear Robert just inside. One sec! This is uncharted territory, Bruce. What if he's the one making barking noises and there's no dog in there? Don't say that. We're not even inside yet.
Nice.
Finally, the door opens. Robert looks a little surprised to see me.
Hey.
Bruce, didn't know you'd be tagging along.
Hi.
Craig did not tell Robert I was coming. Come on, Craig! I can leave if there's not. No, it's fine. Come on in. We enter Robert's living room, which is surprisingly really nice. Super messy, but still nice. There's clothes everywhere. There's a whole bunch of booze. There's some slippers. Like, Robert, get it the fuck together. I know you're living in a man cave, man, but you don't have to act like it. Make yourselves at home. We can still hear the barking from the other room. I didn't know you have a dog, Robert. Oh yeah, that's Betsy. Have to put her up when guests are over. She'll calm down in a bit. Children, be nice to each other. What kind of dog is she? Pitbull. Rescued her from a dog fighting ring a few years back. She hates strangers. If you let her out right now, I'd probably have to take you both to the Craig and I make eye contact. He raises an eyebrow at me. Oh, okay.
Oh.
Anyways, dinner should be ready in a minute. Hope you guys like Osabuco. Good lord, I can't word. Robert leaves the room, presumably to go to the kitchen. Craig leans in and whispers. Was the dog fighting thing real or was he kidding? I don't know.
Dude.
What's Osabuco? I don't know.
Hmm.
Did he make up that word? Until I have Osabuco in front of me, we can only assume so. We sit in silence for a second, taking in Robert's living room. Are we about to get sawed? Nah, usually you wake up in those situations. We voluntarily walked into this one. Well, thanks, Craig. This is all your fault. Robert finally walks into the room, carrying 3 paper plates of steaming food like a waiter. I don't have a dining table. Don't trust them, so we're eating here. Also, I don't have real people plates. Hope that's okay. Robert sets plates in front of us on the coffee table. I still can't tell what it is. It looks like meat, maybe, lots of sauce, and I can make out some vegetables. I think that might be rice, but it also could be pasta. Guess there's only one way to find out. I take a bite. Oh my god. I take another bite. The medley of flavors in this dish is amazing. The meat's so tender, and the risotto, I think that's what it is so creamy. Robert, this is really incredible. You cooked this? I fished it out of the dumpster behind a restaurant, or at least I think it was a restaurant. Can you believe people just throw this stuff away? I almost gag. I'm kidding. Excuse me. I look over at Craig, who looks wary but still has his mouth full. He gives Roberts a thumbs up. Glad you like it. Where did you learn how to cook like this? Worked at a restaurant in Spain for a hot sec. Is he messing with us? I decided to play along. You lived in Spain? After I dropped out of college, I went backpacking through Europe. Crashing on couches, sleeping in hostels, wherever. Totally broke. Worked a couple of odd jobs whenever I could scrape together some cash. One night, I'm eating dinner at this little restaurant outside of Madrid. I go to pay, but realize I spent the last of my money on booze the night before. I'm in the middle of ditching when the manager catches me and puts me to work in the kitchen. Long story short, they ended up liking me so much they offered me a job. Why not, right? Started living with some distant relatives on my mom's side. Meg, is this how you ended up working at your restaurant? Over the course of 2 years, worked my way up from busboy to sous chef. Learned a lot. Craig and I wait for the punchline. What night watchman did he swindle to get back to the States? Who did he con in a game of poker in a back room of speakeasy for safe passage in the crew quarters of a cargo ship?
Oh.
Anyway, I still love to cook. I don't know what's real anymore, but this food is so good, I kinda don't care. That's amazing.
Hmm?
It really is. To be totally honest, I wasn't exactly expecting gourmet cooking here, especially not served on paper plates. I don't care about presentation. If the food is good, it should speak for itself. The osobuco is screaming for itself.
Hmm.
And paper plates are just as good as regular plates if you double them up.
Hmm.
Hey, is it bad if I ask for seconds?
Mhm.
Help yourself, but save room for dessert. I made lemonberry savarine? Savaline?
Oh.
Well, aren't you just full of... Craig looks over at me. Surprises! Robert winks. You bet I am. You can come over for dinner anytime. Craig,
Oh.
I'm gonna go get seconds. Me too. After consuming way more asabuco than my body could handle, and then really ensuring a food coma later with generous servings of whatever Savin Ra was, Craig and I decided to head out.
Hmm.
Thanks for coming. I'm making an attempt to be more social. Well, we're always happy to stop by if you want company, especially if there's asabuco involved.
Welcome. You've
Got dads, do I? Okay, so that leaves the only person we haven't dated is Craig. See what hipster dad wants. Dad of 3, business entrepreneur, fitness enthusiast, juggling work, family, and fitness is a tough gig. Someone's got to do it. Friday night, get one last good cardio session in. Box of energy bars. Ugh. A sub 6-minute mile. Wow, I'm not gonna turn you on, sir. Beer pong world champion. Well, buddy cop movies forever. Scaling a huge dangerous mountain for fun. Extra tube of energy gel. And a lot of time. My amount of time used to be so good. What happened? Have I peaked? Yes, you've peaked. Just saying, you've peaked, sir. Pay your bills early. Don't tell me what to do. Wonder what Craig's up to today. I navigate to Craig's dad book page and type out a message. Hey bro, or should I say neighbor, let's catch up like old times. A couple moments pass before I hear a ding on the computer. It's a message from Craig. That was quick. Bro, my man, let's definitely hang out soon. Might be a little different from our old weekend long benders, but it'll still be fun. I think for a moment, this could be a fun opportunity to see my old buddy in his new element. We exchange a couple more messages and he logs off to prep for the game. I should see if Amanda wants to join me. I walk over to Amanda's room and knock on the door. Yo, Amanda Panda! Open the door and Amanda's sitting cross-legged on the floor surrounded by magazines and newspaper clippings. She seems to be making some sort of art piece. What you working on? Just a collage for class. We're supposed to make a piece that represents our goals for the future. So a vision board. Take a closer look at her collage. That's a lot of dogs. It's mostly dogs, yeah. Did you need something? Craig invited us to a softball game? Wanna go? Remember that one time you signed me up for softball and you bought me all the gear and then you took me to the first game and then someone hit a ball towards me and I just ran off the field crying? And then you hid the dugout and would scream if I tried to pick you up? Yes. I was afraid of baseballs. I thought you were a gigantic, sentient softball. So, does that mean you don't want to go? Amanda gets up and looks at me dead in the eye, determined. I'm finally ready to face my fears head on. Let's do this. Amanda and I make the short drive out to the local softball fields. For kids' softball games, it's pretty packed. We clamber up on the bleachers and take a seat on the top row. I don't see Craig anywhere. So, when do the kids start crying and running off the field? You know what your relationship with softball is different from everyone else's with softball, right? Okay, but if I don't see some kids cry, I'm going to be pretty disappointing. For nostalgia purposes, of course. Not because I take joy out of children's fighting. Children fighting for my amusement. Definitely not that. Game start and the kids run onto the field. I see Craig in the dugout with a clipboard. He has River strapped to his chest, as per usual. There's a guy in a pancake costume doing jacks across the field. I guess that's the mascot? Reading the kids' brightly colored jerseys, I see it's the Maple Bay Flapjacks against the Pinewood Ocelots. Go Flapjacks?
Oh, man.
Choke up on the bat, Miranda. Yeah, Miranda, square up. How much do you know about softball? Enough to know that balls are relatively hard despite their name. But yelling is fun. Give it a shot. It's Karthik. What's important is that you're having fun. Go, friendship and kindness. Dad, could you kick it up a notch? Maybe throw some spice on that papaya? Sure thing, honey. I believe in you, Miranda. Watch a couple of innings of softball. They aren't ready for the major leagues yet, but Craig trained his team pretty well. Seems like he's really good with kids. Kegstand Craig is good with children. Whoa. It's amazing how hard they're hitting the ball and how no one has run off the field crying yet. Amanda, dear, you have to let it go. Let what go? I'm perfectly fine. The opposing team is up to bat. They hit a fly ball into center field. The tiny little girl tries to get under the ball, but misses her glove and hits her straight in the forehead. See, it's a completely justifiable fear. The girl plops down on the grass and starts crying. Craig makes a beeline to her, checking her forehead and comforting her until her parents arrive. Carries her off the field as she sobs. Man, it's strange to think about how this was the guy who once backflipped off of a roof and into a pool while shotgunning a beer. He's so responsible now. The game resumes after the girl calms down a bit. We watch a couple more innings. Craig's team is crushing the other team in the ninth inning. The Ocelots seem to have given up by this point. I see one outfielder eating fistfuls of grass. Kids. Batter on the other team knocks a foul ball into the stands. I follow the trajectory and, oh no, it's coming right for me. Oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no, 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 no. I close my eyes and brace for impact. I open my eyes and look over to see Amanda holding the softball, staring at it in amazement. I caught the ball. You saved me. I caught the ball, Dad. I caught the ball. You did, Amanda. I faced my fears. I defeated the softball. I can do anything. Amanda and I share a big hug. It's a tender moment that I don't think anyone else watching really understood. I'm proud of you, kiddo. Game end and Craig's team are declared the victors. We sit patiently, excuse me, as the girls line up to shake hands. Great job, everyone. We walk over to the dugout to congratulate Craig, who's talking with some of the parents. Craig, great work, man. Thanks. We've been working hard all season. It's great to see it paying off. I'm so proud of all my girls. Speaking of which, have you met Briar and Hazel? Hello! Why does everybody in this fucking game have twins? Hey, killer playing out there. Yeah, you guys rule. Thank you. You guys are twins, huh? So which one of you is the evil one? Hazel. Yeah, it's me.
Oh.
Good looking out. Do you guys ever pretend to be each other? I don't have a twin, but I think if I did, I'd be doing that constantly. Yeah, I take all of our math tests. I usually throw rocks at stuff, and when people get mad, I tell them I'm Briar. What? We will talk about this later. Bruce, bro, I got a couple more things to clean up, and then we can hang. Sounds good. Just then, one of the mods jumps into the conversation. Not so fast. We have to celebrate our win, Craig. I'm taking the whole team to get pizza. Fuck you, Janet. Oh, I don't know if I can. Nonsense. The girls won. What sort of celebrations could we have without our fearless leader? She lays her hand on his shoulders and gives him goo-goo eyes. Man, this mom is laying it on thick. Amanda and I share a look.
Oh.
Alright, alright. Is it cool if my bro comes along? Sir. Inside voice. The mom looks slightly put out, but covers it up with a smile. Of course. Where are we going? Thirsty's Pizza? What?
Oh.
What? It's a real place. An endless stream of girls clad in softball gear pile out of a minivan and into a local pizza buffet, which is actually called Thirsty's Pizza. Amanda and I tail behind them with Craig. Reminds me of all that awful pizza we put into our bodies back in the day.
Hmm.
Remember how we just used to fold whole pies in half and put taco fillings inside? It's actually a great idea. Ah, Pizzicos. I could never forget. How did we survive college? Our bodies were younger back then, more elastic, more able to handle the toxic waste we put inside of us. The good old days. Kids run around, playing arcade games and eating greasy food. Sorry, I must be heckin' tired. Amanda and I jump on a couple slices of mediocre pizza.
Oh.
Hey, give me a piece of that. No, absolutely not.
Oh.
I'm just kidding. I'm strictly eating salad here. Thanks for addressing the issue, Amanda. Dad! Different mom walks to us, talking to Craig as if we weren't even there. Craig, thank you so much for looking after our kids. My daughter tells me every day about how great you are. They all trying to get in and want them a piece of Craig. Oh, I'm happy to look after them. Definitely helps that I have kids of my own. It's been so hard since Daniel left. I'm glad to know that my children have a strong male role model in their lives. Amanda and I look at each other again. Craig gets it from all angles, huh? Craig smiles sheepishly.
Oh.
Thanks so much, dude. Craig holds his fist up for a fist bump, and the mom, in what I think is a maneuver to lighten the conversation. He looks super uncomfortable. I should throw him a bone here. Create a diversion. Tag team. Smokescreen. Tag team with Amanda. I give Amanda a knowing look. She hits me back with a nod. She understands. Amanda puts her hands to her stomach and looks at me with puppy dog eyes. Dad, I don't feel so good. I think I ate too much pizza. Oh no, sweetie. You're not going to projectile vomit everywhere, are you? Yeah, I think I'm going to projectile vomit everywhere right now. The words projectile vomit and right now usually seem to get everyone to clear out, but Martha's not budging. Back it up, Martha. You're in a splash zone. I drank a lot of orange juice this morning, and it's feeling pretty acidic. You'll be fine. Amanda shoots me a worried look. This con is going sideways. I should have known that a mom of all people would know a fake puke scam. Oh, well, I guess it went away. I'm fine now and nothing's wrong. She turns her back on me to talk to Craig. So I'm taking Hazel and Briar tonight for the sleepover?
Hmm.
Yep, they're pretty excited about it. You keep them out of trouble, right? Oh, of course. But I could always use help watching everyone tonight if you're not doing anything. Wow, this lady is really going for the gold.
Hey,
It'll actually be nice to have a night to myself in the river, but thanks for the invite.
Hmm.
Martha, you want to grab your child. She's stuffing pizza into a coin slot. Martha angrily turns her attention towards her daughter. Tiffany, not another arcade machine. I swear if I have to buy it. Martha storms off towards her kid. She seems nice.
Oh.
Yeah, the team is one big weird family. It takes all sorts, right? Tiffany, don't eat the tokens.
Oh.
Tiffany's a stellar hitter. Phew. I think I have time to talk to Craig now. Nope. Mom incoming. Man, you're a busy guy, huh?
Oh.
Only on days like today, I hope. Dad!
Huh?
Hey, girls. Hazel, Briar. Dad, can you help us beat our record on DDR, Dance Dance Revolution? Oh god, please don't make me do this. I'm gonna be awful. We told Ariana's dad that you could destroy him on the dance map. Please help.
I don't know.
Girls, you know I don't have my jukes anymore. But Dad! Craig looks at me like a hurt puppy.
I don't know.
Sorry, dudes. Duty calls. I promise we'll catch up in a bit. It's all good, buddy. Craig runs off with his daughter, and I'm left alone with mine. Man, I was really hoping to hang out with Craig more today, but it seems like he's getting dragged in every direction. Definitely wasn't like this in college. I feel like we might be a third wheel here. There's worse places than an arcade to be left to your own devices. You're right. Want to drop some coin on a pinball? You know it! Amanda and I pull up the machine, feeling pretty hot, and get to work. I'm a little rusty, but the pinball wizard within me will never die. I pull out a decent score and then challenge Amanda to top mine. And immediately she gets a multi-ball. Looks like she's taken after her father. You're pretty good. Don't patronize me. Hey, I'm just trying to pay a compla. Amanda shushes me. She's in her zen zone. She fights valiantly, racking up points by the millions. She's this close to beating my score, but I feel honored just being able to watch. You're friends with Craig, right? Janet from earlier walks up and leans on the pinball machine. Yeah, we went to college together. Please don't lean on my thing. Huh, that's so interesting. Do you know if he's, like, available? Oh, honestly, I don't know if I could say. Seriously, you're gonna make it tilt. Because it seems like so much work to watch after his kids. Don't you think it would be great if he... Lady, I swear to God. All of a sudden, a buzzer sounds and the game's over. Janet made the pinball machine tilt. You stone harpy. What? I said I have to go over there now and put pizza in my mouth so I don't say anything that'll hurt your feelings. Amanda. Bro. What's going on? Now's our chance. If we don't get out of here now, we're stuck the rest of the night. I wrangle Amanda and say some quick goodbyes with Craig. We head out for the pizza place finally. Amanda promises she'll keep the couch warm for me and heads home. Fucking Janet. Hope you don't mind me bringing you back here, bro. Not at all, dude. It's good to finally get you all myself for a second. River burps. Well, almost to myself. Hold up. Craig walks over to the trunk of his car and pulls out 2 gloves and a softball. No, dude. Up for some catch? This might be less catch and more you throwing the ball and me running after it, but sure. We stand in the middle of the empty baseball diamond and start tossing the ball back and forth. I have a cooler in my car we could grab, but there's only juice boxes in there. Man, fatherhood is strange. You're telling me. I can't believe I'm looking back on my keg stand Craig days and reminiscing about it. You're reminiscing about keg standing? I'm so confused, bro. Those were some good times. I don't know anyone else who could pull off the rare horizontal keg stand. It was a feat of discipline, blow. Trust me. I haven't properly hung out with Craig in so long. I don't even know where to begin. Ask about the kids. I can't believe you're a father of 3. Neither can I. You know me. I'm an indecisive person. You switched your major 4 times. Yeah, I had no idea what I wanted to do with my life, but raising kids, when Briar and Hazel were born, it all finally made sense. It was like all the time I had spent trying to figure things out led to them. I couldn't be happier about it. I don't think I've ever cared about anything as much as I care about them. Cheers to you, sir. Because I'm happy as a not parent. I had the exact same feeling when Amanda was born. It was the best thing that ever happened to me. It could be the only thing that ever happened to me, and I would still be proud of the life I lived. Let's get about coaching softball. So, is softball coach the life you wanted, or was it thrust upon you? Thrust. I admit, I was hesitant at first. Briar and Hazel had so much energy, we had to get them into sports, but no one was there to run the team. The more I did, the more I saw how much it meant to all the girls. I'm worried there'd be a riot if I quit. I would also be afraid of a bunch of tiny children with metal bats. They're quick and they work as a team. I've trained them too well. They take you down like a pack of velociraptors on a T-Rex. Exactly. Ask about the business. So you run a business now? Yep. We sell fitness gear, imports and exports mostly. But we're coming up with our own line of athleisure wear soon. I nod. I mostly use my sweatpants for watching TV and not, sweating. Sounds like he's making a killing. If I ever need athletic gear, if you ever need athletic gear, I've got your back. You could sponsor me. I'll rep your athleisure wear brand while I mow my lawn.
Oh.
That's a glamorous. That is the glamorous lifestyle we're catering to, yes.
Huh?
It's nice out here, quiet. Maybe good to get away from the softball mumps for a bit, huh?
I don't know.
Christ, Janet. Yeah, that was a lot. Are they always like that?
Nice.
Actually, this wasn't nearly as bad. Poor dude. Yikes. Yikes forever.
Uh,
I'm just so not interested. Well, what are you interested in?
I don't know. Oh.
Peace and quiet. That's hot. Hot silence. My ultimate sexual fantasy is sleeping in on a Saturday. Wow, buddy. That's that is raunchy and PG, and everybody needs to avert their eyes.
Hmm.
But more seriously, I just can't get back into dating right now. I couldn't even if I wanted to. There's no time.
Oh.
And I feel so uncomfortable trying to introduce a stranger into my girls' lives. They've already been through so much, I can't put them through that. Buddy, I hear you.
Hmm.
So, the moms can hit on me all they want, but the girls are my top priority. At softballs, don't get hit on by moms. You're doing a great job. Those kids love you, and add that to the whole team loves you. I think you got this dad thing down right.
Hmm.
Thanks, bro.
Hmm.
That means a lot coming from you. I'm distracted, I miss the softball, and it hits me right in the head. Wow, that hurts. Amanda was right all along. Sorry, dude. Greg runs over to me. Are you okay? Yeah, I'm fine. Just my pride. Wait, let me do a dad thing for a sec. Greg spends a moment examining my head. It's worse than I thought. Don't tell me you have to kiss it to make it better. You would be so lucky. I mean, feel like I've earned it at this point, waiting all day to hang out with you. Well, Craig leans in and kisses my forehead. Ba-chow! Walk it off, champ. Are the lights on the softball field really hot? Or is it just me? I get up and dust myself off. River yawns. Hey, little buddy, you must be getting tired, huh? I hate to say it, but I should probably head out. Sorry things are so... You just get older and life just gets kinda in the way, huh? We start walking back to the parking lot. Hey, remember that one house party we went to that got broken up by the helicopter?
Bro.
How could I forget? You and me hopped over a concrete wall to get away. But the other side of the fence was a parking lot where a bunch of cops were parked. Oh man, yeah. Could you imagine the look on their faces? We just walked straight past them like we were out for a stroll. And not knowing we were at the party, they started joking with us about how big of a bust it was. We had to talk with them for 30 minutes. You told them you were interested in joining the academy.
Bro.
Then they started giving me pointers on the exam. Longest 30 minutes of my life. Man, college. Good old days, right? We get back to our cars. Craig pulls me into a hug, or at least as much as we can manage with the baby between us.
Nice.
Never enough time, huh? Guess not.
Hmm.
Let me make it up to you. Let's hang out soon, yeah? I'd like that. I yawn as I walk through the doors, spotting Amanda hunched over her collage, glue stick in hand. Burning the midnight art oil? Figured I might do something productive between episodes of Shark Hunter lip sync battles. Do the sharks lip sync or the shark hunters lip sync? Yes. I look over her shoulder at the collage. Amanda, this is some good art. Look at this good art you made. Thanks. I'm just about done. Like before, it still has a lot of dogs. In one corner is a giant pile of cash, and in the other it's... Amanda? Is that me? Yep. The whole thing is about my goals for future, and those are basically just to sit in a giant pile of money with 20 dogs and also have a strong, mutually supportive relationship with my father into adulthood. Oh, now you've done it. Get ready to watch your dad cry. Here it comes. It's happening. Aw, Dad. You did this with your good art. She pats me on the back. Hey, how was your hang with Craig? I wipe a tear from my eye. It was good. That Craig guy sure was busy. Yeah, dude. The softball life isn't for quitters. Also, I'm very proud of you for facing your fears today. How does it feel? I'm on top of the world, Pops. I should start facing my fears more often. Oh yeah? How about tomorrow we hit some empty parking lots and practice, dare I say, parallel parking? Baby steps, Dad. I'll work my way up to it. Alright, I'm gonna hit the hay. Take care of late night television for me, alright? I'll let them know you said hey. How was our date with Craig? A? S.
That was
Whoa.
amazing. Just like back in college. I've missed you.
Welcome. You've got dads.
Like, I'm like, we're gonna get another message. I know we are. Hey dudes, I've got the runs. I don't need to know. Oh, I've got just the thing. I'll just store and grab your really chunky milkshake, cherry licorice, and a book of word jumbles that I find helpful in strenuous times such as these. What? Wouldn't that make it worse? Oh, it's not for the diarrhea. Milkshakes are just comforting. Wait, why are we talking about this? By I've got the runs, it means I feel like running. Wanna come to the gym? Why do I feel less excited about that than getting your home remedies for diarrhea? Come on, man, it'll be fun. You know what? Sure. When are we doing this? There's 30 more minutes left in this Meat Hell marathon. I'm outside right now. I'm warming up. Okay, okay. But let's see if Betty gets away from the wolves in time to get her, wrapped cheesecake out of the oven. We'll go with that.
Hey!
The gym just installed this new virtual jogging treadmills. It feels like we're running outdoors. Shut the fuck up, Craig. No, it doesn't.
Bro!
You can see the other runners on the screen, too. Let's try it out together. Other runners? Will I be able to keep up?
Dude!
Don't worry. We're here to cheer each other on. I'll be right there with you. Just gotta get a rhythm going. Keep your heart rate up. Just don't overexert yourself. You'll do great. Bullshit.
Run that dad.
Look at me.
Dude!
Oh, apparently he likes my eggplant. This isn't so bad. This is not the worst minigame that they've given us. I will say that. What, sir? Oh, I'm sorry. Are you hungry? It's almost time. You gotta give me a little bit of time, sir. We're at least beating other dads.
Bro!
It's gonna eggplant me. I love it. Greg's gonna eggplant me. We're beating some other dads, so there's that. I don't know that we're gonna win, but... Sir. Gonna catch this, Dad. Or Mom. Or non-binary pal. Yeah. Oh god, there's a... Why do I let Craig do this to me?
Bro!
Coming for you, dads. like how we're passing people, but we're not passing people. Just gonna say that. Getting sweaty.
Bro.
Boom, 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 boom. We're working out real fast. That's crap. We passed way more people than that. Get fucking wrecked. Wow, personal best. Look at that. I'm a badass. Way to go. I'm not getting back
Welcome.
into fitness.
You've got dads.
Okay. Now, let's get our awkward second date with Joseph over. Just saying. It's been a long day of clipping coupons. Looks like there's a sale on box brownie mix. That reminds me. I wonder what Joseph's up to. I should see if he wants to hang out. Or if he wants to go to the store with me and use these coupons. Looks like he's online. Hey Joseph, wanna hang? It takes a moment for Joseph to respond. Bruce, hope you've finally recovered from your brownie-induced coma. And I know I promised you a fun hang, but tonight I'm actually chaperoning a youth group mixers. Amanda's invited, of course. If you're not doing anything, you should come. And be a chaperone with me, because I need the help. Less nice, I think, for a moment. A little bummed out, of course. I suppose I just wanted some me and Joseph time. Maybe to get to know him a little better. What the heck. My friend needs help. I type back. Buddy, if you need me, you got me. Just tell me where I need to be tonight. Joseph lets me know the details. It'll start pretty soon. I should get ready. Also, I would love to know where we put the dead butterfly. I knock on Amanda's door and peek in. Hey, Amanda. I'm about to head out. Where are you off to? Are you going to go extreme couponing? I've always wanted to learn how to do that, actually.
Huh?
I'm actually going to go chaperone this youth mixer dance thing that's happening at Joseph's church. He says you're invited, but if you don't want to come, I'll cover for you. You know what? I'm down. Maybe I can make some new friends. That's a good attitude. But I'll have you know that I'm mostly doing this for potential of free food. Sound reasoning. Thank you, Amanda. You get 4 daughter points today. Can I trade them in for a daughter lava lamp? Sorry, you only have enough for a daughter spider ring. Some of those daughter plastic jumpy frogs. I like those things. They try their hardest. It's inspirational.
Hmm?
We arrive at the church and find that nobody's there. There are decorations and balloon and banners and everything, but no use. I've been to a couple dances in my life, and this is not... And not that I want to paint myself in some sort of dance expert, but generally, dances require people. Oh my god. Do you all see that back there? Jesus is coming. C-U-M-I-N-G. And those people need to be dancing. All of a sudden, Joseph jogs up to us. He looks frazzled. You're here. I need your help. Joseph gestures to the hand-painting banner above the church doors. It reads, Jesus is coming. Yikes. Well, that's certainly a thing. God made all things, Amanda. Except for the banner. Ernest made that. I genuinely can't tell if he meant that maliciously, or if he just can't spell good. You know what God also does? Forgives. He forgives teenagers and never, ever breaks their box mods. Are you gonna break Ernest's box mod? No, Amanda. That would be a sin. I think that one is right after Sloth. Bruce, I need your help getting it down before anyone sees it. I can swing that. Amanda, can you help? Physical labor, huh? Amanda begins rapidly scanning the mostly empty room looking for an escape route of her own. I have to go set up the food. What? Food's already set up. I'm gonna go do a final inspection fast on the food to make sure it's up to code. I'm gonna eat your food. Amanda's able to bolt away before myself or Joseph can get another word in. Phew, she can really book it when she wants to. Her father was a giant pair of legs. I dated some giant arms once, but it turned out they were alright. They were alright. Oh god. You must have been devastated. It was Armageddon. No, it's... I get it. I'll workshop it. There's a gem in there somewhere. I'm really glad you're here, Bruce. Are you enjoying my company, or you just lure me out here for my strong arms and height advantage? A little of both. It's always something with you, Joseph. Something handsome and pious. You're not that pious. Debatable. You just alluded to breaking a child's fate pen. I would have lost the debate. You ready to do this? Let's make some magic happen. Magic isn't real, Bruce. God said that. God was also a bush at one time. True. Joseph and I grab stepladders and walk over to Ernest's banner. The turd Ernest had one final trick up his sleeve. Looks like this nightmare is stapled and taped 6 ways from Sunday. Any ideas? Just change it to a O instead of a U. How about that? What happened to your strong arms and height advantage? Alright, I forgot about those. But I realized my oversized dad fingers are far too large to get any leverage on the tiny staples. You got a hammer I can use to pry these off? Bruce, this is a church. We get a little nervous around hammers. And nails. I'm kidding. We just don't have a hammer. But we have to hurry. The use will be here any moment, and I'll never hear the end of it if we don't fix this. Wait, I have an idea. Turn and grab the marker that Ernest used to draw this thing, and jump back on the ladder. We can't get it down, but we can send a different message. I've only got one shot here. Come on, let's do this. Jesus is... Human isn't coming. Jesus is calming. Be able to turn the U into an A and an L. Somehow. It's a little tight, but it works. Well, that's true, I guess. I bask in his calming presence. Joseph, relax. Crisis avertus. Just hope the youths don't notice. Joseph's cheek checks his watch. DJ should be here by now. Just then, the doors swing open and a man struts in with his DJing equipment. Wait, you're not the usual guy. What happened to Evan? Evan knew exactly when to play the Cupid Shuffle. Hey, I'm not Evan. Evan sold all of his DJ equipment to backpack through Europe, so I'm filling in for him. Spin Master Q. Quinn. I don't envy him, though. I do envy him, though. What I would give to drop everything and start over. Ha! Are you alright? Alright? I'm better than alright. I'm DJ Spin Master Quinn. He sighs heavily. I usually do trivia nights, but I moonlight on the ones and twos to give myself a sense of purpose in life. Is he okay? Well, you'll have to do. You have a playlist of songs that the youth will like that won't inspire impure thoughts or tempt them to the dark side, right? The DJ thinks for a moment. Believe me, buddy, I got what you need. This is gonna be fucking terrible. Okay, great. I'll let you get set up. The DJ leaves. Let's keep an eye on this one. He sounded like he was just gonna play Creep by Radiohead on repeat. After some time, the kids from the community start filing into the dance hall. Some of them seem to notice our sign hack, but they don't seem to care. Most of the kids group off into tiny clusters, standing in circles and casting sideways glances at other groups of teens. This is not a teen high school dance. I don't know what is, because this is 100% how it went. Hi, old man. I love you. You're so cute. Man, I don't not miss being a teenager at social functions. Hey, party people! Everyone in the rooms turns their attention to the DJ. Coming at you with the sound that people want. We're off to a good start. No, we're not. Next tune goes out to all the ladies in the audience. Ladies, let me hear you say yeah. A few half-hearted yeahs echo through the crowd. All right. He sighs again.
Sad Master Quinn.
Man, it's been a heavy couple days. This next one's actually for my wife, Sandra. I hope we can work things out, my little honeysuckle vine. Oh, good God.
Now, who wants to
DJ
listen to
begins playing
Radiohead's
Creep
Creep?
by Radiohead. Amanda sidles up to me, pizza in one hand, punch in the other. Creep, huh? Bold choice for a youth group. Let's see where he goes with this. After the song finishes, he plays Creep again. Is the DJ crying? If you watch the kids really closely, you can catch them cringe every time Tom York swears.
Huh.
There they go. Maybe we should do something about this. Joseph runs up to us. He's killing the vibe. They're listening to swears. Sad swears. We have to do something. You guys should try to give him a pep talk. Maybe work him up to Everybody Hurts by REM. Or at the very least, No Rain by Blind Melon. You want to help us cheer him up? Actually, I just saw my friend, Frederico. He's from Latin. I didn't know you were taking Latin class. I'm not. So he's from the country Latin?
Aw.
Yes, it exists. Don't Google it. You can go, Amanda. It's fine. And she's gone. Joseph and I make our way to the DJ booth, where Spin Master Quentin is having a quiet cry. Hey, bud. Hey, my dudes. How's the party jamming? It's, not?
Ah,
Oh, I'm sorry, fellas. Just taking a moment to find my groove. Gotta play the sad tunes to properly appreciate the bangers, right? That's not how Gene. Play the booty bumpers. It's what Jesus would have wanted. Play the booty bumpers. It's what Jesus would have wanted. Listen, buddy. This is a church function. The song you're playing seems... They're a bit much, don't you think? It's kinda bringing everyone down. You should put on the top 40 stuff. Lift everyone's spirit. When everyone's dancing and happy, it makes the good Lord happy. Right, Joseph? The good Lord does love a song that slaps. And he's a minister, so you know he means it. Let Jesus take the wheel here.
that's the good stuff.
You want me to play Jesus Take the Wheel? That is the opposite of what I want you to do. Hey, buddy. It's problems you're having with... Joseph leans close to me. What's his wife's name again? Sandra. You're having real problems with Sandra. I can help you too. I do counseling. It's my job here, and I'm very good at it.
Hey!
Oh, I don't know. I can tell that you're hurting. Nobody voluntarily listens to that much Radiohead on repeat unless they're really going through some tough times. Trust me, I know.
Oh, Cracker Boot.
Joseph placed a hand on Spin Master Kuhn's shoulder, who immediately collapses into Joseph's embrace, crying quietly. There, bud. It's gonna be okay.
I'm so sad.
Thank you. I'll put on some dance hall anthems. You're the best, Spin Master Quinn. With yet another crisis averted, Joseph and I return to the dance floor, where Amanda's waiting with an ice cream cone. How much does this kid eat? They have ice cream here! Good work, Amanda. How's it looking out there? Well, for a dance, there's not a whole lot of dancing. Looks like people are starting to bail, though. This is a disaster. Don't be so hard on yourself. This ice cream? Top notch. I'm sorry for dragging you into this, Bruce. You and Amanda should just go home. I'm not going to make you stay here for the train wreck. It's not a disaster. We can still fix this. We can... I suddenly realize what we have to do. Amanda, get out of here. I don't think you're going to be here for this or be seen with me after this. Oh God, you're not going to. I throw my car keys to Amanda. I'll get a car ride back with Joseph. Remember me as I am right now, not as about what as I'm about to become. Amanda nods. Nice knowing you, Pops. She runs out of the door.
Cracker Boot.
Joseph, I'm gonna turn it up on the dance floor. With luck, we can get these youths into it as well. Are you in or are you out? Joseph stares at me. He knows what has to be done as much as I do. See you on the other side. See you on the other side. Joseph and I walk onto the dance floor in the middle of the room. All the youths stare at us, unsure of what we're doing. Time to get our groove on. Let's start them off easy and work our way up to more technical stuff. Roll the dice. Pull out the classic handshake and dice throw to the music. I'm a little offbeat, which is to be expected of any dad. But I think this is a nice baseline to work from. Joseph follows along, bopping his head to the beat.
Yes.
Simple but smart. That's good. I look around. Well, it looks like we've got everyone's attention. Alright, Boost, let's turn up the heat. Sprinkler. I pull out the classic, hand behind the head. Pointer finger out, pointing it, making direct eye contact with several youths in the room. I think it makes them feel uncomfortable, but I push past it. Joseph understands. We must water the lawn. We came off the end of an imaginary drought, and the grass is dying. Don't worry, imaginary grass. We got you. I look around the youths. They're getting into it. Nice work, but we better pick it up or they'll lose interest quick. I don't know what the hammer slide is. Hammer slide. I tried to do the hammer slide. Honestly, it's not a bad bit, but the kids don't get too into it. Good effort, buddy. But I think that pan flash is just a little too long. They're not looking too lively yet. We can turn it around. Butter churn. Farming is hard work, but we need butter for the harvest. I start churning like it's the only substance that's gonna get homestead through the cold winter months. I move my hands in a circle in order to transform the milk cream into delicious high-calorie cooking ingredient. This would be perfect on Ma's homemade cornbread. Gotta turn it up more than that. Come on. Gotta get these kids into it. Alright, time for the big finish. Attempt... Dirty Dancing style. I approach Joseph. In the motion I'm about to lift him up. Are you strong enough to do that? I don't know! That regard for human safety, I summoned all my might and lifted Joseph above my head. It isn't quite Dirty Dancing, and Joseph is a good sport and spreads his arm while I spin him in a circle. I look at the crowd. They seem to love it. I drop Joseph, don't I? I look around the room to see if we've convinced any of the youths to come dance. Nothing. Just a bunch of kids staring at us. Guess we didn't capture their hearts with the magic of dance. One of the kids yawns. Well, we gave it our best shot. Gonna have to organize some sort of games so they don't start making out with each other. Thanks for coming, Bruce, but I should take it from here. I knew that was gonna be a disaster. We tried. We tried, okay? Probably oh, it's a B. Well, we tried, okay? I'm not down with the Utes. It's been a long day and I'm not quite ready to sleep. Usually when I feel this way, I mainline investigate TV until I pass out. But tonight, I feel like it would just make me antsy. I decide to take a relaxing stroll. After a bit of wandering, I find myself passing by Jim and Kim's. Being of legal drinking age and sound judgment, I decide to stop in. Typically, I try to limit my consumption of alcohol, set a positive example for Amanda, but I also feel responsible to play a role as a social agent in our community, and watering holes such as Jim and Kim's is the perfect place to do it. Also, I desperately need a beer. Jim and Kim's is lively tonight. The patrons are milling about, and even Neil seems to be having a good time. Coming here was a good idea. As I reach to collect my beer, I see Mary at the end of the bar. She's not semi-ironically throwing herself all over anyone. In fact, she's alone. She looks so sad. Pang of guilt shoots through me. Does she know? Is this because of me? Am I a homewrecker? Say hi. I decide to go say hello. I walk over to her booth. She doesn't look up. The seat taken? She still doesn't look up. I take the seat anyway, and she finally notices me. You. Okay. Maybe this was not the best idea. Hey, hey!
Hey.
Having fun with your new best friend, Joseph? He's a great... I'm so glad. I'm happy for you two. Mary, I'm not. I never accuse you of anything uncouth, Ruth. You're having an innocent, very platonic time with my husband. A supportive friendship. Oh, that can wait. You're a good friend, aren't you? Yep, just a friend. That's funny. Joshua used like his friend to at least have a spine. Wow. We can't all be as blunt as you are, Mary. So you're an expert on my marriage now? I'm not trying to be an expert on your marriage. Just trying to be there for my friend, okay? Oh, you're there for him. I see how you look at him. I bet you're there for him a lot. Jesus Christ. She takes a long sip of her drink. This was a mistake. You know, you're really not his type. I'm surprised. Mary pays her tab and strides right out of Jim and Kim's without looking back. Yikes forever. Well, it's been a long day. I'm just about ready to pack it in. A few bites of ice cream from the freezer, I turn the lights off and walk down the hall to my room. I wonder if Amanda's still awake. That kid needs some sleep. As I pass her room, I can hear a faint sound. Can't quite make out what it is. I get a little closer. Is she crying? I knock gently on the door. Hey, Amanda? The crying immediately stops. Not right now! Her voice sounds strange. She sniffles. I need to make sure she's okay. I open the door. It's dark. I can see Amanda's outline in the middle of her bed, and he's hugged up against her body. Is everything okay? I don't want to talk about it. I'm not going to make her mad. Alright, I'll leave you be. I back out of the room and close the door gently behind me. She immediately starts crying again. I'm a terrible parent. Wow, I have no idea what has her so upset. She seemed totally normal. I feel awful just leaving her to cry, but I also get the feeling if I tried to do anything else, it only would have made her more upset. I can't stop mentally cycling through all sorts of awful things she could be dealing with right now. More than anything, I just want her to be happy and safe. I have a hard time falling asleep, but when I finally do, I'm still thinking about Amanda. After a long night of very little sleep, I roll out of bed and make myself a pot of coffee. Amanda should be up for school soon. Maybe she'll be willing to talk about whatever was bothering her. About 10 minutes before she's supposed to leave, Amanda comes out of her room and makes a beeline for the freezer. Morning, Amanda. Morning. She drops a frozen waffle into the toaster and slams the freezer door. She won't look at me. Yikes. So, anything big going on at school today? No. Okay. Do you need a ride to school? No. Want some coffee? Amanda pulls the toaster level up and takes her still freezer burnt waffle out before it's finished cooking. I have to go. Amanda picks up her bag and storms out. Oh, okay. I haven't seen her act like this in a long time. It's usually short-lived, but always hurts. Hopefully this blows over and things are back to normal soon. I sit back at the kitchen table and look at a picture of Amanda and I hanging on the wall. In it, I'm teaching her to ride a bike. Her face is a mixture of excitement and pure, unadulterated fear. I remember how determined she was. Every time she would fall off and scrape her knee, she would get up and try it again. Finally, I had to stop her because she was bleeding everywhere. Then she started to cry because she didn't think she needed bandages and wanted to keep trying. As I put the bike away, she stood in the middle of the street and screamed. I took her for ice cream and it was like nothing ever happened. After giving it a bit of thought, I decide if I force her to talk about it, I'm only going to make things worse. But I have an idea. I start rummaging around for ingredients. I hear Amanda walk in the door. Instead of heading for the kitchen like she usually does, she makes a beeline for her room. Clearly, she's trying to avoid me. Hey, Pumpkin? What? Can you come here for a sec? There's a moment of silence. Yeah? I wanted to say sorry about last night. I'm just worried about you, kiddo. I get scared when I know something's wrong, and I get even more scared when I feel like I can't do anything about it. Dad, So just whatever it is, like you don't have to tell me if you don't want to, but whatever it is, just know that you have a dad in your corner who wants you to be happy. Honey, you know I'm bad with words, so I was hoping I could speak a language we both understand. I pull a cake out of the refrigerator and place it on the table. Hopefully the frosting is set by now. Ta-da! Dad. It took me a really long time because I ran out of red frosting somewhere around sad and had to start over. And this is beautiful. It's strawberry. Amanda gives me a big ol' hug. I grab some plates and a fork to serve up some delicious cake. So, it's really stupid. What is it? The whole thing. I know I've been really weird lately, but I don't even know how to explain it, and I feel like I might have to make you a chart. I'm listening. Do you want me to take notes? I guess I should start from the top. So you know how Emma R is going to that fancy art school in California, right? Emma R. The best friend? You got it. Wow. Proud of you. Anyways, ever since she got that acceptance letter, I've been feeling like she's drifting away, you know? And she's been spending a lot more time with Grace and Emma P. I just thought it was all in my head for a while, but I found out Rosie M from Rosie M that both the Emmas, Grace, and Noah all went to a party at Mackenzie F's the same night. They told me they were busy studying for a Calc AB final. Yikes. So another important piece of information is, God, this is embarrassing. I have a crush on Noah, and that's the thing. What? Whoa, I had no idea. I definitely didn't know that. Okay. You're a bad liar. So are you. I learned from the worst. Anyway, so the only person I told about my crush was Emma R. She promised not to tell anybody. I didn't confront them about the party thing because I didn't want to start drama, so I kept quiet and kept going about my business. Amanda sighs. And then one day I invite everybody out to get nachos at the mall after not texting me back for like 2 hours, even though none of them ever put their phones down for more than like 60 seconds. They say they're all busy, like simultaneously. So I tell them, never mind, I'll just eat nachos at home, right? But we were out of chips and I really wanted nachos. Totally understandable. So I go to the mall anyway. I get to the food court, and who do I see but Grace, Emma P, Emma R, and Noah all hanging out together, eating nachos without me. What? It gets better. I'm standing by the escalators watching them, and I realize that Noah has his arm around Emma R, which is kind of weird, right? But then they kiss. No. Yes, I know. So I storm over there, and I'm like, hey! And Grace drops a nacho on her shirt, because of course she does, and Emma R's just like glares at me. Grace, nothing is coming up. I don't know who that is. Grace is the gossipy one? I know. Grace is the one nobody really likes, or I guess that's me now. But anyway, nobody will say anything. I'm just like, you guys suck, which I realize is not the most eloquent thing to say, but I was very angry and really embarrassed, and I wanted to get out of there. So I left without nachos, I might add, which only further contributed to this shitty day, and immediately drafted a super long text to the group chat asking why they've been so weird. And I wrote another one to MR asking how long the Noah thing's been going on, and sorry, I know this is a lot. You still following? What did Emma R say? Oh, okay. Get a load of this. Emma R says, you know what? Let me just read it to you. Amanda pulls out her phone and reads word for word an arduously long string of text messages. Can you believe that? I cannot believe that. I care so much about Amanda's social life and mental well-being, but man, do I not understand what she's talking about. This is all beyond me. I'm trying my hardest to be supportive. They were dating in secret for like months. So I told her that she's being a really terrible friend, and she's like, well, if you think I'm so terrible, then just stop being my friend. And I was like, okay. And she left me on red, and then, wait, left me on red? What's that? Oh, like, she saw my message and didn't reply, and I know because there are little read receipts. I don't know what read receipts are, and I'm just gonna not pretend I understand. Gotcha. So while this is all happening, I'm talking to Emma P about how mad I am, and she's at least being kind of reasonable, and I'm venting to her about how pissed off I am at everybody and stuff. And then out of nowhere, Nia texts me and is like, how could you say that about me? And I'm like, say what about you? And he tells me that Emma P sent screenshots of everything I told her to the group chat that I got kicked out of. All right, I think you lost me at screenshots, but that definitely sounds bad. There's so much more, but honestly, it's all just stupid teenager stuff. Bottom line is everybody dropped me, half of my grade hates me, and now I have no friends. Amanda, I'm so sorry. I almost expected it from everybody else, but Emma R's been there since Dad died. Can't believe she would just stab me in the back like this. I'm not even mad that she's dating Noah. I'm just upset that she lied to me about it for so long. Amanda stabs at remnants of her cake. Okay, I take it back. I'm kind of mad she's dating Noah. Like, what did I do wrong? Why did everyone suddenly decide I'm not cool anymore? Why wasn't I enough? I don't understand. As mad as I am at everybody, like, I miss them, Dad. Amanda looks so dejected, I almost can't take it. What can I possibly say to help? Anyways, that's it. That's the whole sordid tale. Thanks for listening. Tune in next week for more hot gossip. Wow. I know, it's pretty dumb. It's not dumb. No, it's a stupid thing to be upset over. Amanda, your feelings are real. Don't ever be mad at yourself for having feelings. I guess Unless you've secretly been a robot who's been approximating human feelings this whole time. Dad, if I was a robot, I would have transformed into a monster truck a long time ago. But seriously, I know I probably don't want advice, but I feel like it's my duty as a dad to bestow upon you a few nuggets of fatherly wisdom. Real friends don't do that. When you get older, you start realizing the sort of people you want to associate yourself with. Do you really want to surround yourself with people who would do something like that to their friend? It takes a lot of work to find and maintain meaningful friendships. It took me a long time to figure that out myself, and I wish I'd learned it sooner. If the other person isn't putting in the effort to show how much they care, it's not worth it. You're not beholden to being their friend. Ultimately, I think it says way more about their character than it does yours, because you're amazing, and if they can't see that, well, that's their problem. I'll keep that in mind. I looked down at the table. Did we just eat the whole cake? Yes, we did eat the whole cake. Well, good talk. Amanda gets up and goes to her room. Before she closes the door, she turns around. Hey, Pops. Yes? Thank you. You're always welcome. Love you,
I
Amanda.
love you too, Dad.
Love you too, Dad. Okay. We are just
Welcome.
over 2 hours.
You've got dads.
So we are going to save and go to the title and call it a night. My voice is shot and I am ready for some dinner and I have some stuff to make because I slacked, to be honest with you. I 100% slacked and now I have things to make. Although I could make the boy make them tomorrow because he might be home but he might not be. So I don't want to go about that fiasco. He can make his own pie crusts, but yeah, he can make his own pie crusts, but I at least have to make one sweet potato casserole for my friend. I can make the other one tomorrow night. Well, no, not really. I have the Christmas party tomorrow night. Fudge. No, I'll probably still have time. The Christmas party's not till 7. Anyways, I'm rambling. Guys, thank you so much for hanging out. I appreciate y'all being here. You have been lovely and you have been wonderful. We are almost at the end of the year. Thank you. Guys, before we go and before we raid, I have big news. We have a stream coming up. We have a stream coming up. Don't you know? Don't you know? Anyway, that's not the point. We are going to pay off a charity goal. We're going to play Overcooked 2 with Chef Ian. That is going to be on January 9th. And that's a Sunday. I picked that day because I don't know. I figure the board will probably working. But that is also my birthday week. So it is going to be a co-op stream with Chef Ian and a birthday celebration stream. I don't have anything fun planned, I promise you not. We're just gonna hang out and chill, and have Chef yell at me, play some Overcooked. Depending on how it goes, we'll might do some Chef Squad or other community games. So, guys, hopefully you can be there and hang out. If not, I 100% understand. I get it. It's Sunday and it's the beginning of the year. I don't expect anything from you guys, just to hang out and celebrate. I won't be streaming later in that week because my mom will be here, so I figured that was the perfect opportunity to go ahead and just do it. I was very anxious about possibly doing it. So, I'm very conflicted about my birthday. Sunday, same time as this is Sunday, January 9th, not this weekend. This is January 9th. Community game night is the 26th, unless is she doing community? Yeah. Oh, you freaked me out. I was like, is she doing January community game night? It's okay. So, like I said, I don't expect anything from you guys. I was feeling super conflicted. I actually streamed on my birthday last year and told nobody. My birthday was a Monday last year. So, nobody knew about it last year. I didn't tell anybody. So, that's how great I feel about my birthday. I've got a lot of conflicted No, my birthday is not the 9th. My birthday is that week. I cannot stream that week because, well, I'll probably stream Monday, but my mom will be here for my birthday. So, I can't stream on my actual birthday. So, I'm still hesitant to tell you the day, but I will tell you the day just once. Yeah, my mom will be here on the 11th, and that is my day of birth. So, I wanted to do like I'm not going to be over the top, like Chef was, and do a whole video for you. We might look at some pictures and stuff, but it's just going to be chill and something maybe to help. I think it'll help me in my mental state lately. If it gets to be too much, I will let y'all know. But the plan is to do it and get it done, so it shouldn't be too bad. Um, so I wanted to make that announcement. I haven't set hard times yet. I'm hoping sometime in the afternoon, like I normally stream on the weekends. But I've got to talk with Chef Ian and see um, more of what what his schedule looks like. I know he already put me in his calendar, but I want to check with him and see. So it is raid time now that I've made my big announcement. Does anybody have suggestions? I don't have too many people on. Everdream is playing Pokemon. We just did LaFace. She's playing Diablo again. Actually, let's go see my friend Emma. She is playing Tomb Raider, and it looks like she is on break? Maybe? We'll see. Hopefully, she doesn't appear to be ending. Emma is a good, lovely bean who is disabled, LGBTQIA plus friendly, going through transition. She's currently transitioning and going through a hard time in her life. So streaming has been super, super helpful to her. I don't know if yeah, she's got to be on break because she's been up for about 2.5 hours. So let's go give her some love. She's a very beautiful, lovely person. If you've hung out on Zell Dangerous's channel, you have seen her. She drops in from time to time. Like I said, she is truly a lovely human being. She's actually got a YouTube series she just started about her transition to try and help other people. She is just all around lovely, and I cannot wait to introduce you guys. So grab yourselves a raid message and let's go show Emma the love that she deserves. And guys, thanks so much for hanging out. I'm not sure if there will be another stream this week. Depends on what the boy does Friday. I will be off, but I don't know what I'll feel like. So definitely not Saturday. If not, I will catch y'all guys when I catch y'all. If I don't see you before Christmas, have a lovely holiday. Happy holidays, Merry Christmas, December rocks, whatever works for you. I saw Coral post that this morning in a stream and it totally fit. So, guys, you are great and lovely, especially this time of year. You matter. And I know it might be hard, and I know you're probably struggling with some things because I am, but it's okay. We'll get through this together, and I'm here for you, and I will catch y'all soon. Bye, guys.